Mastering your mind isn't just a skill, it's a weapon. Your mind is the battleground where every victory and every failure begins. It's not that you're weak or incapable, it's that no one ever taught you how to truly control your thoughts. From the moment you were born, society trained you to react, to be pushed around by emotions, distractions, and outside pressures. But what if you could change that? What if you could make your mind serve you instead of enslaving you? History's greatest strategist, Machiavelli, decoded this secret centuries ago. He knew that real power doesn't come from brute force, it comes from mastering your mind. In this video, you'll discover 10 powerful techniques to sharpen your mind and control the field around you. But beware, once you see these truths, you'll never see the world the same way again. Are you ready to take control? Let's begin. Number 1, control your environment. Those who fail to master their surroundings will always be slaves to them. Your environment shapes your mind more than you realize. The people you spend time with, the places you inhabit, and the information you allow into your life influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Right now, someone with less skill and experience than you is moving ahead. Why? Because they understand a simple truth. Control your environment and you gain a mental edge. In the chaos of Renaissance Italy, Machiavelli recognized this principle as the foundation of true power. He knew that strength often comes not from brute force, but from shaping the space and context around you. If you allow your surroundings to dictate your focus, emotions, and choices, you surrender control. But when you actively shape your environment, you gain the advantage. Start with your physical space. Is your room or workspace cluttered and chaotic? Or does it support clarity and focus? Next, examine the people around you. Do they lift you up and challenge you to grow, or drain your energy and hold you back? Surround yourself with those who inspire and elevate you. Finally, manage your mental environment. What information do you consume? News, gossip, negativity? Controlling what enters your mind ensures your thoughts and energy are aligned with your goals. Your environment can either be your prison or your weapon. Choose wisely. Number 2, master the art of strategic withdrawal. The smartest move you can make is sometimes to do nothing. While everyone else rushes, acts, and reacts blindly, the strongest minds pause, watch, and wait. In a world full of constant chaos, knowing when to hold back is a secret weapon. Why? Because stepping back gives you space to observe, assess, and control the situation. This is how patience becomes power. Machiavelli observed that stepping back can reveal opportunities others miss. He didn't rush into action at every moment. Instead, he noticed the power of withdrawal, the ability to pause, assess, and plan your next move. The greatest leaders weren't those who reacted impulsively, but those who knew when to wait for the perfect moment to strike. This strategic retreat isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's not about avoiding conflict, it's about creating mental space to make decisions from a position of strength. Here's how you can put this into practice. In arguments, when a confrontation arises, pause for 10 seconds before responding. Ask yourself, is this worth engaging in right now? More often than not, the answer will be no. You don't need to win every battle. Holding back preserves your energy for the battles that truly matter. In decision-making, before acting, step back and ask, what's the long-term impact of this choice? Withdrawing from the pressure to act immediately gives you clarity to weigh your options carefully. In high-stress situations, when emotions run high, take a deep breath and focus on the present moment. Observe before reacting. This pause gives you the opportunity to respond calmly and strategically, rather than impulsively. Number 3, master the art of focus. The distracted live at the mercy of circumstance. The focused bend the world to their will. Your attention is your greatest weapon. But focus doesn't just happen. It's a skill that you must cultivate with intention and precision. Machiavelli applied his mastery of focus to ensure every action aligned with his ultimate goals. While many around him were diverted by fleeting pleasures, petty politics, and constant noise, he proved that true power comes from unwavering focus on a single goal. The ability to remain focused, to keep your attention on what truly matters, is the hallmark of a powerful mind. Think about it. How many times have you sat down to work only to be sidetracked by random thoughts, conversations, or irrelevant concerns? The world is filled with interruptions that are designed to pull you off course. The mind that masters focus is like a laser beam, sharply directed at a single goal, cutting through obstructions with unstoppable clarity. Machiavelli acknowledged wisely that the most successful leaders didn't waste their energy on every interference that came their way. They kept their eyes on the end game, not the immediate setbacks. They knew that focus was the key to creating long-term success. In the same way, if you want to master your mind, you must focus all of your energy on your core objectives, eliminating anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Focus isn't just about doing one task at a time. It's about directing your mental energy on what matters most and blocking out everything else. A master of focus doesn't waste time on irrelevant chatter or fleeting trends. They know that time is a resource, and every minute spent on diversions is a minute lost forever. Just like a hunter preparing for the perfect shot, you must train your mind to tune out disturbances and zero in on the task at hand. Number 4, create emotional distance. Those ruled by anger and fear are weak. Those who control them are untouchable. Master your emotions and you master the game. Every impulse you resist becomes power. Every moment of clarity gained from detachment turns chaos into advantage. By controlling his own reactions, Machiavelli maintained clarity even in volatile situations. He saw that emotions, while natural, can cloud judgment and make you react impulsively. Whether it's anger, fear, or greed, allowing these emotions to dominate your decisions will cause chaos in your life. True power lies in the ability to detach from the immediate emotional reaction and make decisions based on logic, strategy, and long-term goals. Think of the last time someone insulted you or provoked you. Did you react instantly, perhaps saying something you regret? In that moment, you handed your power to your emotions. Emotional control means creating space between the trigger and your response. It's that pause, the breath, the moment of reflection that gives you command over the situation. Start by identifying your emotional triggers. Do you become defensive under criticism, anxious in uncertainty? The moment you recognize these patterns, you can break them. Instead of reacting, ask, what's the lesson here? What's the bigger strategy at play? This isn't about being cold or heartless. It's about refusing to let fleeting emotions dictate lasting outcomes. Detachment gives you clarity. Clarity gives you control, and control makes you untouchable. Number 5, identify and leverage weaknesses. Here's a truth you must never forget. Everyone has weaknesses, including you. The weak are destroyed by theirs. The careless ignore those of others. The smart exploit them. The wise master their own and bend the world to their will. Machiavelli believed that true power doesn't come from strength alone, but from knowing yourself, reading others, and turning weaknesses into advantage. Those who master this never get caught off guard. They command the game. Start with yourself. Be brutally honest. What are your weaknesses? Where are your emotions easily manipulated? Which fears might overwhelm you, or which insecurities drive your decisions? Confronting these flaws is the first step to transforming them into your greatest strengths. Then turn your focus outward. Watch how others reveal themselves. Who craves validation? Who hides a fragile ego behind confidence? Who fears rejection or loss of status? These are weaknesses you can use strategically, not for cruelty, but for survival and advantage. For example, in negotiations, if you sense someone's insecurity or need for approval, you can gain leverage subtly. Notice how they react to praise, disagreement, or subtle challenges. Offer validation at the right moment to disarm resistance. Frame your argument to appeal to their ego while keeping your ultimate goal hidden. By paying attention to tone, hesitation, and body language, you can influence their choices without them even realizing it. Similarly, in social or work situations, if someone fears losing status, you can position yourself as the trustworthy authority while letting them reveal their weaknesses. By seeing these hidden dynamics, you defend yourself from being manipulated while gaining the power to influence others without force. Weakness is the fault line of every person. You can ignore it, be crushed by it, or master it. The choice decides whether you remain vulnerable or become untouchable. Number 6, keep your enemies close. Your enemies are not just threats, they are mirrors. Those who understand their opponents gain the advantage before a battle even begins. Keep your enemies close, study them, and use their moves to your favor. Ignoring them is the fastest path to defeat. Every action, every word, every hidden intention becomes a tool if you know how to observe. Machiavelli taught that real power comes from knowing those who oppose you. By staying close to your enemies, you can see their weaknesses, habits, and secrets. You learn what drives them, what scares them, and what controls them. That knowledge allows you to anticipate their moves and make decisions from a position of strength. Keeping enemies close isn't about friendship, it's about strategy. Every conversation, every encounter, every gesture is information. Those who isolate themselves from threats are blindsided. Those who stay informed turn threats into stepping stones. This is not betrayal, it's survival. By watching carefully, you gain clarity, control, and foresight. Let's break this down and see how you can apply it. Observe carefully. Watch what your rivals do. Listen more than you speak. Every detail matters. Predict their moves. Their habits and reactions become your guide. Anticipation is power. Control interactions, lead conversations, subtly direct situations, and gather intelligence without revealing your intentions. Use subtle influence. Small gestures, words, or actions can nudge them without them realizing it. Influence silently, act decisively. Learn from mistakes. Observe what they do wrong. Their failures are lessons for you. Enemies are not just obstacles, they are resources. The closer you keep them, the more you see, the more control you gain. Knowledge of your enemies allows you to strike with precision, avoid traps, and stay 2 steps ahead. Those who master this don't just survive, they dominate. The art of keeping your enemies close turns danger into power, threats into strategy, and uncertainty into absolute advantage. Number 7, use distraction to your advantage. Distraction is the enemy of the weak and the weapon of the wise. Learn to turn chaos into control. Most people fall victim to diversion, letting it scatter their focus and diminish their impact. But those who master their minds know how to turn interruptions into tools, not just to deflect attention, but to manipulate the flow of energy and gain a strategic edge. Machiavelli understood that human attention is fragile. People are easily sidetracked, their focus shifting from one thing to the next without clear direction. This inherent weakness is something he capitalized on. Whether in political maneuvering or personal interactions, he discerned clearly that those who could create a calculated shift, those who could control where others looked, controlled the outcome. In today's fast-paced world, disturbances are everywhere. Your phone, notifications, your environment, they all pull you in different directions, often away from your purpose. But what if you could turn these interruptions into opportunities? What if you could guide people's attention exactly where you want it, just like a magician uses misdirection to keep the audience's eyes off the trick? Machiavelli didn't just react to distractions, he created them. Imagine being in a conversation where you're losing ground, or in a tense negotiation. Instead of being pulled into emotions or irrelevant details, you introduce a well-timed shift, a sudden question, a surprising comment, or a clever change of topic. This buys you time, redirects focus, and gives you the advantage. You can steer the narrative, change the terms, or subtly manipulate the direction of the conversation without anyone realizing it. But this isn't about using diversions recklessly. It's about strategically redirecting attention to serve your goals. Whether creating confusion or simply shifting focus, you control the mental landscape of others. By doing so, you dictate the pace, the rhythm, and ultimately, the outcome of any situation. Number 8, master the art of flexibility. Those who resist change get crushed. Those who adjust control the game. Life rarely goes as planned. Obstacles appear, people resist, and situations shift without warning. The rigid mind breaks under pressure, the adaptable mind survives and turns every challenge into an advantage. Flexibility means responding to challenges with clarity, patience, and strategy. It doesn't mean indecision. It means adapting without losing sight of your ultimate goal. When obstacles appear, the rigid panic or fight against reality. The adaptable analyze, shift, and exploit openings that others never notice. Machiavelli applied flexible thinking to every challenge, knowing that no plan survives unchanged. He navigated complex circumstances with ease, transforming unexpected obstacles into advantages. Every twist, every sudden change, became a chance to gain control rather than a threat to his power. Being flexible also requires constant awareness. Notice when a plan isn't working and adjust without hesitation. Pay attention to people, situations, and timing. Small changes can turn failure into success. By staying adaptable, you shape the circumstances instead of letting them shape you. Flexibility allows you to act strategically. In deal-making, shift your approach based on the other person's mood or reactions. In conflicts, adjust tactics until resistance weakens. In pursuit of goals, pivot when obstacles appear, without losing momentum. The adaptable mind sees options where others see dead ends. The rigid are trapped by circumstance. The adaptable shape it. By mastering flexibility, you turn obstacles into opportunities, resistance into advantage, and unpredictability into power. Those who adjust survive. Those who dominate thrive. Number 9, keep your plan secret. Silence is a weapon. When you master your mind, you realize that one of your most powerful tools is secrecy. The less others know about your intentions, the more power you retain. In a world where everyone shares their plans and ambitions, acting in the shadows gives you an advantage. Knowledge is power, but only if it's controlled. The more you reveal, the more others can anticipate your next move. Strategic silence keeps people guessing, and uncertainty gives you the upper hand. Machiavelli taught that the true ruler doesn't reveal all their cards. Whether in politics or personal life, secrecy is a tool for control. It forces others to watch your every move without ever knowing your true intentions. When you speak too much, you give away your power. When you remain silent, you hold all the cards. Your silence speaks louder than any words ever could. Think of a chess player who never reveals their strategy to the opponent. The more uncertain the opponent is about your next move, the more pressure they feel to make mistakes. The same applies in life. By keeping your plans secret, you create space for strategic action when the time is right, while others remain unsure of your intentions. In practice, keep your plans and ambitions to yourself. Whether it's a career move, a business deal, or personal transformation, don't reveal everything before the right time. Let others believe you're headed in one direction while you prepare to strike in another. This unpredictability keeps you in control and makes you a force to be reckoned with. Reveal nothing, observe everything. The silent strategist is feared not for words, but for the invisible hand guiding every outcome. Number 10, reinforce your resolve with repetition. True power comes from doing the right things over and over until they become automatic. Every deliberate action strengthens your mind. Repetition is the forge where discipline, clarity, and mental strength are built. For Machiavelli, true success wasn't about one brilliant plan. It was built through steady, deliberate action. Every setback is a lesson. Every victory is proof of your resolve. Mental strength grows when you act decisively, even under pressure, until decision-making becomes instinct. Your emotions, fear, doubt, hesitation, are signals, not commands. The weak let them dictate every move. The disciplined observe, learn, and act despite them. Each time you repeat a right action, your mind strengthens. Hesitation fades. Every repeated choice reinforces control, shaping you into someone others respect and fear. Repetition also refines strategy. It eliminates mistakes born from uncertainty and builds habits that protect you from manipulation. Those who practice deliberate action automatically create momentum. Their focus sharpens. Their power solidifies. Weakness shrinks under the weight of consistent effort. Consistency turns intention into action and action into power. Those who repeat their commitment, even when it's uncomfortable, become unshakable. Your mind, forged by every deliberate decision, becomes a weapon. Master repetition, and nothing can move you. If this video gave you a new way to see power and control, hit that like button. It shows you're not just watching, you're taking action. Subscribe and ring the bell for more insights into psychology, strategy, and the hidden forces that shape success. Share this with someone ready to sharpen their mind and gain clarity in a world full of distractions. Drop a comment. Tell me which of these 10 techniques you'll master first and which one you think will give you the biggest edge. Remember Machiavelli's wisdom: control yourself and you control the world. Stay focused, stay patient, and never stop mastering your mind.